What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Planetary Reviews, and I am very happy to bring you guys my review for Annihilation, starring Natalie Portman and directed by Alex Garland. Now, going into this movie, I kind of expected just a kind of stereotypical sci-fi movie, nothing too crazy. I didn't go into this movie with high expectations. I do like Natalie Portman, so that's really what made me go see this movie. So, how was it? Let's start with the story. The story to Annihilation is that a meteor comes from space and lands in this lighthouse, and then it gives off this huge barrier, like shield almost type thing, and it starts to spread on this landmass and get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it turns out the military and obviously the government want to figure out what's going on. This is spreading way too fast, and it has a strange effect for anything inside it. It mutates things. And also, every time they send in a team, they don't come back. So, they decided this time to send in a team of female scientists, and they wanted them to go and not to kill things, not to like be really aggressive, but go in to research things. And that was a pretty unique approach, and I like that idea. And along the way, when they discover what's going on inside this area, it's actually quite fascinating. And that is because the way this movie portrays the inside of this contained area is very interesting. During the day, it looks very beautiful. There's a lot of cool, like, shots of the flowers that shouldn't be in the areas that they're growing, but for some reason they are. There's a lot of shots just like when the lighting in this movie, I have to say, was really great. I love the lighting of the film, and it really gave the film just like this kind of just life to it during the day. And then at night, the film really showed just how dangerous of a place this is. And I really like that, how during the day it was just beautiful, kind of mysterious, but then at night, this place could kill you if you are not careful. So, let's continue. The characters in this movie were cool. They were all performed very well, had a lot of good chemistry, and Natalie Portman was a standout, did a great job, and Oscar Isaac was also in this film. He did a great job. Her character is trying to figure out what happened to her husband inside this area. That's why she decides to go in there to try and figure out what happened. I don't want to get too much into the story because I don't want to spoil anything, but that's pretty much the gist of it. And then, as I said, with all the performances, they were all really good. Natalie Portman's character really stood out. They really did a good job of developing her, and you really understand her by the end of the film. The gripe I had with the characters is that as much as I liked the other cast, they did a good job, we didn't get enough time to understand them, and that might be due to the fact that the runtime, to me, felt it was a little bit of a quick movie, so that might be why we didn't get to learn more about the other characters, because they were interesting. I just didn't get enough of them, and I really would have liked to in a film like this. Then, on top of that, I want to say, the cinematography, fantastic. Great shots of this beautiful world that they've entered, also dangerous, but still, a lot of great panning shots, a lot of suspense. This movie was very suspenseful and a lot of good scenes, and it made you also very intrigued. That was the thing I loved about this movie. I wasn't expecting to walk into this film and be so interested in what was going on. What's going on inside this area? How are things changing? Where did this thing come from? Why is it here? Why is it affecting the Earth like this? How far can it spread? It really made you question a lot of great things, and that's what a good movie does. And that's because of the great direction from Alex Garland. I gotta say, it's fantastic. Also, the pacing was a little jarring in the beginning. It was a little slow for me. I was like, alright, I want to get to this. Because in the trailers, they kind of promote a little bit more of a... They kind of focus, to me at least in the trailers that I've seen, like it's going to be a little bit more action-orientated. But then when you get to the movie, you get a slow beginning, and you're kind of just going at it at a snail's pace for a little bit. Then it picks up once you get into to this contained area, and once you start understanding what's going on, it starts to really build up, thankfully. But in the beginning, it was a little rocky, and I just was like, oh, come on, guys. I really want to see something happen here. Come on. And then, once we got to that, bam, first action scene, it got much better from there. Then, I want to talk about the ending of this movie without spoilers. That's another gripe I have with this one. while it kept me entertained throughout the whole film and I was very interested in what was going on, when we got to the ending, it felt very, to me, rushed. It felt like everything was great. Everything was good. They had a good story going on. It was very interesting. They knew what they were doing. Oh, guys, you have to hurry up. We're getting to the end. What are we going to do? And that's kind of what I felt with the ending. I want to know how you guys feel about that, obviously. But to me, when I saw that, it just felt like they rushed it. And it was also I saw the little... They did a little kind of a twist at the end that I kind of saw right away after seeing so many sci-fi films. You just know this is coming. So knowing that this was the ending they were going for was a little disappointing because everything was so well done, but then you get to an ending like that, it just felt like they got to a certain point and they realized, hey, we have to get to an ending, and boom, they gave you an ending, and there you go. They thought of the quickest thing they could do, and that's it. So that's really the gripes I have with this movie. Overall, Annihilation was better than what I expected. I thought it was going to be boring. I thought it was going to be just very, cliche throughout the entire film. I wasn't expecting much. I expected a lot from Natalie Portman because she is a great actress. But judging by these trailers, I was like, it looks alright. But after seeing this movie, it had great direction, great cinematography, great performances, a good, interesting story, except for the beginning being a little slow and the ending feeling like it got a little rushed to me. But the world that he created with this contained area was very intriguing. The way it worked, it made you want to understand what was going on, how this was happening in the first place. Where did this come from? A lot of great questions that you wanted to see all the way through. Just that the ending might not grip you as much as they wanted to. I really just lost a little bit at the end. I just not quite feeling it. But other than that, this movie was still a very fun time. If you've seen Black Panther already and all kinds of other movies, I recommend definitely go and see this. It definitely deserves your time because at the end of the day, Annihilation gets a solid B+ for me, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that review. Sorry it wasn't so super long, but I really didn't have too much to say. And like I said, I did have a good time with it. It's had a couple gripes, but overall, I did enjoy the movie. I think you guys will as well. I definitely recommend you guys going out, unless you haven't seen Black Panther, go out and see that right away. But if you have already seen Black Panther multiple times and you want to see something new, go out and see Annihilation. I think you'll like it. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I did. And Natalie Portman is a great actress, and so are the rest of the cast in this film. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching as always. Let me know what you guys thought of this film on the comment section below. And my next review is going to be Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, the new game that's coming out, so look forward to that. As for movies, I'll let you know what's happening in the next video, but for now, thank you so much for watching all my other videos. I really appreciate the kind words, the support that you guys are giving me. Loving doing these videos as always, but guys, have a great day.